agents of the unexplained. Grab your gear and let's journey into the mysterious world of cryptids and the paranormal. Get ready for an adventure into the unknown. Listen carefully as you're guided through the unexplained and cryptid phenomena that challenge our understanding of reality. Here is your host, Bill Rigby.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm here. I don't know where, but I'm here. Hey, we got a very exciting night. First podcast back, and I got a great guest for us. But before I brag up about my guest, let me tell you something. When I was at Pennsylvania Bigfoot camping adventure, Fox Pro animal calls were there. If you haven't caught my lives, they were there. And these guys got some awesome calls. They even got one called the Squatch Pro. I'll hold this up, show you. This thing is neat. I'm not going to play it because my dogs go nuts. Cats go nuts. It's loud. You can adjust the volume, the whole 9 yards. And for what they do, and they're made in Pennsylvania, they're not made overseas, they're very reasonable. Got to get one. I'm dead serious. I love it. Right. And thank you, Fox Pro, for letting me have this one. And so now I'm going to get back to what we were going to talk about. And hello, Johnny. This lady, Leah Marie, Miss Black Raven herself. She is a hard-working lady. She's a host to two big events. It's the West Virginia Cryptid and Supernatural Expo, and plus Hexen Fest. She has been working her ass off for this. And, well, let me bring her on. Plus, she's a really good friend.
Hi,
hey,
Bill.
sweetheart.
How are you?
I'm good. You're looking good.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks for the lie. I accept it. But the thing is, I wasn't lying when I said you've been working your ass off on these two events, and they're coming up. We'll talk about the expo first before we get too far into this, then the Hexen Fest.
Okay.
But I need people that know who you are first.
Okay.
So just tell them.
If you haven't met me, you will at both events. So my name is Leah. I am the owner of Black Raven, and I am the coordinator for the WPA Cryptid and Supernatural Expo. And I have my own event coming up, and it is called Hexen Fest. Both events are in Johnstown.
Yep. And coordinator. Oh, you got a super title.
Yeah, well, I don't know what else to call myself. Coordinator, pain in the neck. What do you do? What do you do?
Host. You're a host.
Host.
You're the hostess with the mostest.
True.
With the expo, you got two others, Sean and Brennan Stifler.
Yes.
And both great guys. And wait till I get Brennan when I'm there. I owe him. He already knows he's getting it. I forewarned the poor kid. Call him a kid. He's a young man.
Right.
But no, the three agents do an awesome job there. And well, I'll let you explain more about it.
So the WPA Cryptid and Supernatural Expo is held in September. It's actually September 27th and 28th at the Johnstown Masonic Temple Event and Conference Center. And that is located on 130 Valley Pike in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. So we are in our third year.
Yeah.
And we have grown. We have added a lot of new features this year, including food trucks. So that is going to be very interesting. They will be stationed outside in a parking lot. And we have vendors from all over that are going to be on 2 floors. They're going to be in the ballroom and then downstairs in the cafeteria area. And we also have a great guest speaker lineup. And of course, Jeff and Willie from Travel Channel's Mountain Monsters.
2 great guys. I love those guys. I really do. They both was at the last event I was at, Bigfoot Camping Adventure. And I met them last year. And you can't find better star power that's so down to earth as those two.
Yeah, definitely. Last year I met them as well. And I believe it was Willie. He's the former Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, Willie, once a Marine, always a Marine. I understand. Not former. he's a Marine. But anyway, he was talking about his tracking abilities, and it was very interesting. Very interesting listening to him talk about how he goes out and hunts Bigfoot.
He's something. Him and Jeffro both. I told you what Jeffro did with me last weekend. Hey, sit down and talk. They're just setting up for the weekend. He's throwing stuff up the chair so both of us can sit and BS for a while. It's just awesome. They were so, you can't say enough nice about these guys.
Right.
And they love the event.
I
love the building.
Yes, I love those 2 guys, and they greeted everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone all weekend. They took time and spoke to everyone there. They did a photo op with people, but every single person that walked up, they engaged in a conversation with them. And I think that really says a lot about, both Jeff and Willie of what type of guys they are. Very personable, very approachable, very likable.
That's it too. And when I walked up to him Friday, I go, "Hey, I heard you guys are a bunch of redneck hillbillies." They turned around and said, "No, we're the sons of Appalachia." Well, actually, we're daddies of Appalachia. I started laughing. They joke right back with you. They're just awesome. They really are. And like last year at the event, I stepped to Sean and I go, "Sean, do you have a projector set up yet?" He says, "No, I got to go get one." I says, "Hang in there, Sean. Where are we setting up at?" I got mine. And we took mine up there and got it set up. My computer, got everything set up. And Sean says, "I was going to go get it." I says, "Why? You're here busy. I can do this." And, and ever since then, me and Sean became good friends. And I know you appreciate it as much as he did, that I did this. And of course, I'm bringing it again just to be safe.
Yeah, you always have a backup plan.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, that's why I brought it last year, just to be safe. And it worked out. And then you got Brennan, who's running around. I tell you what, he greeted every vendor. And he talked to as many people coming through the door as possible, too. And, what you guys do is make everyone feel at home.
Yeah, and that's the whole point of all this. It is about building community and finding your people.
Right.
And that is what has been at the forefront for this expo for us since day one. We wanted to build something that is family friendly and all encompassing, all welcoming. And I think we've done that, just networking with each other, between me, Sean, and Brennan, something comes up, we're immediately discussing it. There's no delay. There's no, we immediately are on top of this, planning this for a year.
But when you said family friendly,
Hmm.
I got to change my presentation. No, I mean,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
oh,
Okay.
no, seriously, it is family friendly, even my presentation, but it is a family friendly event.
Okay.
And
Make me nervous, Bill.
I knew I'd get you going. I was waiting for it. Uh, yeah, the thing is that, like I said, you make everyone feel welcome.
Hmm.
And I know by Sunday night, you was worn out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it in you. And
Yeah.
because you guys were constantly on the move and the
Hmm.
whole 9 yards, making sure everything's right up to the last second
Yes.
of the event.
Yes. And I have to give a shout out. I have to do this, but we have to talk about Pete Boback too,
Oh my God, yes.
because if it wasn't for him, like, as far as making sure everything is arranged, everything is going smoothly. A lot of people don't know this, but Pete's behind the scenes making sure things are just
Yes, he is.
running. So I do want to
Uh,
mention him. He is a very important part of this expo, and he makes sure that things are done and they're done correctly.
I love Pete. I
Hmm.
really do.
Yeah.
And I was asking Sean about the history of the temple there. And
Hmm.
let me get Pete for you.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of history there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he knows it.
Yep.
And he was all over that building making sure everything was right when I was there the whole time.
Yeah.
And, you know, his wife is a beautiful person too.
Hmm.
You know, his son,
Hmm.
it's a great group of people there
Oh, yeah.
doing this.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really glad that, I was able to be a part of this, and, we're, like I said, make it to our third year.
And when Sean asked if I'd come back this year,
Hmm.
I did not hesitate.
Right.
I didn't, because to me, I feel like family there, and you got,
Mhm.
and you made me feel that way, all of you.
Mhm.
And Sean come up for my event, and he came to Joe Fogel's Swankapalooza, to
Yeah.
support Joe, even because that's the type the Stiflers are. They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
They're out there, and it's not. How can I put it? It's not to pat themselves on the back, but it's helped support and the whole 9 yards. And what he does for the Masons Temple, even and
Hmm.
promoting it and selling the bricks.
Right.
You know,
And
I, yeah,
yeah, definitely. I agree. And on that note, with this being our third year, this is also a big year for celebration as well, because
yeah,
this was the 150 year of the lodge, and then now the building is actually listed as a historical building
yes.
on the National Registry. So, uh, like a big year for the temple and for Johnstown as a whole. So this is a really good year to be celebrating for this.
And with all honesty, if you have not been there, get there just to see the
Hmm.
building
Oh,
alone
yeah.
and oh my God, the
Hmm.
interior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can't even imagine how huge that place is. I mean, even from the outside, and you get in it, it's just never
that much
ending.
bigger. It
Huge
looks big
room.
on the outside, but it's so much bigger on the inside.
Yes, yes, it's very, very deceiving that way.
Yes,
Very deceiving.
and it just totally blows my mind. And I love the architect in there,
Yeah.
and the two different halls upstairs.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
and they are two different halls. And
Mhm.
you have to go there to see what I'm talking about. And it's unbelievable. The architect and the whole 9 yards. It's just, it will blow your mind.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
when those guys, back in the day, took pride in their work and
Yes.
did this stuff. Oh, it's so
Mhm.
awesome. And I actually love it. They, is part two out on the haunting
Um,
of it?
from what I understood last week, I think Sean said it was supposed to air tonight at 8. I'm not sure though. I did not see
I,
it posted, but
he
I don't.
had something posted and I didn't catch it. Um,
Okay.
there was part one and two where they're
Mhm.
giving the history of Johnstown and the floods,
Right.
plural, because there's more than one.
Right.
Uh, and excuse me, gave the history, and then they're checking out the hauntings of the building.
Hmm.
And I ain't gonna give it away, but it's haunted. Um,
It is.
it is.
It for sure is.
When I went upstairs by myself and no one was around, I had a couple weird feelings, like someone was in there with me, and I'm looking around. There was no one there. It's like,
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
they got this. Yeah, it's haunted.
I did my walkthrough about 3 years ago when we first started planning all this, and yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, but that was another thing that came about for the Masonic Temple as well. They opened it up to the public, and we actually ran the contest for the first paranormal team to come in and investigate.
Right.
So that was really big. And then what is supposed to air tonight is Katrina Weidman's second part two of her investigation she did.
Which is awesome. And
So a lot of milestones, a lot.
yes.
Hmm.
And it's well worth it too.
Yeah. Definitely.
I can't brag enough about that place. I really can't. Yeah. All year I've been talking about it to people. And I says, they go, well, have you seen the temple in Newcastle, the Scottish Rite Cathedral? Good
Mm.
evening, Danny. Um, they I went, yeah, I went to a bunch of different events there. I grew up on the other side of Newcastle.
Okay.
That's a huge building sitting
Mm.
up on the hillside. So it
Okay.
makes it look even bigger. But I'm so much in love with the Johnstown Temple. I
Yeah.
really am.
Yeah.
And you can't believe it. And they might be auctioning off some more of their seats there from the Scottish Rite Cathedral. And Sean's supposed to be going to that. And I said, well, buddy, pick me up one. I need the history value,
Hmm.
you know. And he said he would. But yeah, that's the thing. You know, we got Sean, we got Brennan still doing his thing around there.
Hmm.
And he just got some kind of promoted.
He did. I don't know what the
I,
promotion was, but I did see it.
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm proud of the young man. He's doing good.
Hmm.
Hello, Griff. Um, my buddy Griff. Hell of a guy. Him and Danny, they're both great guys. Uh, Danny got to play a Bigfoot in a wedding. Biker Bigfoot when him and Christy got married down at the West Virginia Bigfoot Festival.
Okay. Yeah.
I was supposed to be in it, and Danny filled my spot because I was sick. I couldn't go.
Yeah.
And Danny got to be a Bigfoot. I'll teach you to go searching for Bigfoot, Danny. I'm trying to get Biker Bigfoot to follow me up there to the event.
Yeah, that would be really interesting, actually.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah. He said he's going to check his schedule. He's going to try.
Okay.
Griff, yeah, you can. Yeah, Daddy, you're right. My loss, your gain. But smart ass. But anyhow, I didn't say that out loud, did I?
No, I didn't hear it.
But Griff says you can't believe everything I say about him. Want to bet? Just ask your wife. She'll tell you. Hey, Griff did this. I'll talk to him. No, no, they're great people.
Mm-hmm.
Couple years. A couple of years. It was last year when I ended up in the hospital with pneumonia and almost died. Him and his wife come down from Oil City down to Newcastle, PA, to be there with me, knowing that my wife couldn't get there and that. They said, Griff says, after church, I'm going to go see Bill. And Stacy says, well, I'm going too. And they were there. They spent the afternoon with me, and I appreciate that more than anything. You know. Oh, God, don't ask her. Oh, I hope Stacy don't see that, Griff. But anyhow, now we got to talk about something, Miss Black Raven.
Uh-oh. Okay, go ahead. Let's talk.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
I'm probably a once a year Dr. Pepper person. I rarely drink soda.
Make it twice a year and we'll get along better.
Okay. Okay.
No, seriously. Let's talk about Hexen Fest.
Sure.
That's on you. You're talking about, not me.
Okay. Alrighty. So as far as the second event, this one is the one that I'm hosting. It is being held at Bottle Works Ethnic Arts Center in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, October 31st from 6 p.m. until midnight. This is a night market filled with vendors. We have live entertainment by Rust Belt Coven from 8 to 11 p.m. at night. We also have food trucks stationed outside. And throughout the evening, we'll be having a little bit of contests here and there, costume contests as well. We are going to be dressing in costume because it is going to be Halloween. But yeah, this is the first for Hexen Fest. So it's going to be a really good time, and hopefully it'll turn into 2 days next year. I have guest speakers lined up as well. I have author and artist J.M. DeSantis. I have Brittany Schaefer of Get Batty with Brittany. Nicole Rachel from Open Portal Paranormal is one of my guest speakers. And I have Brianna Kaiser from Trippy Hippie Healing and More as my fourth guest speaker.
Wait a minute. Name the speakers again.
Nicole, who you know. Yeah, she's one. Brittany Schaefer.
Yeah, Get Batty with Brittany.
Yep. And then the other one is Brianna Kaiser with Trippy Hippie Healing and More.
That's what threw me off.
Oh, okay. And then J.M. DeSantis. He's an author and an artist.
Yep. I saw some of his work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes. And now with Nicole and Brittany, that's going to be good just right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know both of them. They're both great girls. And it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Wait a minute. I just read something Griff wrote about me being in the hospital. Someone had to rescue the nurses from the grumpy old man. You ruined my movie. I'm going to star in Grumpier Old Men 3 because the other two grumpy old men died. Oh, jeez. I just read that. Actually, I was pretty good with the nurses, except for when my IV alarm kept going off. And they just come and hit the silent button for, and only be silent for 30 seconds. All right. Danny got a good question for you.
Okay. I'm not able to. Okay.
What's the craziest and wildest thing you have ever seen?
Oh, Danny, I don't know. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you talking in human form or inhuman?
Or both. What do you think, Danny? Human form or inhuman? Inhuman.
Okay. Oh, here we go. I have seen many things throughout my life being a medium. So I've had many abilities since I was the age of 3. But the craziest thing I've ever seen has been the skinwalker that I was attacked by.
Oh.
Yeah, twice. Up on top of Schaefer Mountain, Central City, when I lived up in Fulmont. I got attacked twice.
I got the hell out of there.
Well, I did.
Danny, holy crap. Yeah.
And did. Yeah. That was terrifying. It was one of the scariest things I ever dealt with as far as the paranormal goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
it
would
was
freak
not
me
the
the
one
hell
that wasn't the one that had the horns on its head. It's the other one that was crooked and broken looking and gray.
out. Well, it was a skinwalker type demon, is what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because Skinwalker was out there around Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah.
And then you got the different demons
Mm-hmm.
from different Indian tribes.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I did learn.
That is the property I was on. I was my property I had was above Fort Dewart, right on 30 there above where the ship was on the mountain.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah. Yep. And that land was inhabited by during when the troops come through. The British were up there, the indigenous, and then the French.
Yep.
So yeah.
Speaking of that ship,
Mm-hmm.
how many years did that kid get for burning it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think once he gets out, someone should throw him over the edge. But anyhow, back to the history. Danny wants to know, did you get hurt or injured from that thing?
I talked about this on a couple podcasts, but it did try to end my life. The only way I got it to break free of me is I called in Archangel Michael. And he came in very swiftly and took it, just completely took it. Like I can't even explain the speed that this happened in, but yeah, he took it.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've seen entities. I was on the Paranormal 911 season 2 on the Travel Channel, and I talk about the entity I ran into when I worked at. I can't say the hospital. I'm under contract. I'm not allowed to say I have to make something up. But at the hospital I worked at in the fictitious town of Johnstown.
I know which hospital.
But you can watch the episode. It's on the Travel Channel. I think it's streaming on Prime or something at the moment. But yeah, I encountered an entity at that place. So.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the hospital.
Yeah. Well, after living in Indiana and Westmoreland County, right on the Cambria line,
Mhm.
Somerset line,
Yeah.
yeah, I know the hospital.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, I miss that area.
Yeah.
And good friend of mine and his girlfriend invited me to stay at their house for when I come up there
Mm.
for the expo.
Okay.
And they live over in New Florence, PA, if you know
Oh,
where that's at.
yeah. Indiana County is where I went to school. I went to high school down. I went to United. So
I graduated from United.
did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
2000, year
What?
2000. What are you shaking your head?
You graduated from United.
All right, let me explain.
Oh, okay.
I graduated from United High School in the year 2000.
Okay.
The reason I graduated from them is I got my GED,
Oh,
and they were the only one of the two schools in the whole state at the time that gave you a diploma.
got you. Okay. I'm tracking now.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
was like,
what? You're older than that. I was one of the oldest seniors there.
it's like, oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm
uh,
not gonna
where
say
did you live at to graduate from United?
Gas Center.
No way.
Yes, it did.
Uh,
Yeah.
holy shit. I did a lot
Yeah.
of hunting over there.
Yeah. It where our property was, it doesn't exist anymore because they took it to put in the new 22. But we were
Hmm.
at the top of Vittendale Road.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
right at that. I don't know. It was like a little Y or something, but they come in
Yep,
and took all of it.
they
Yeah.
did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
We were almost neighbors because I lived down in Robinson.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. I head down 259. As soon as you cross the corner mall, you're in Westmoreland out of
Yep.
Indiana. It's like,
Yep. Yep.
please, River, don't change course. So give us more to Westmoreland, more taxes. Oh, but yeah, that's awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, that's beautiful country there too. It really is. I miss that area. Being back up here in Sharon, I hate it.
Yeah.
If it was for the grandkids and the daughter don't want to move that way, we'd be down there again. It's such beautiful country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you got Johnstown.
Well, I was born there. I was born and raised in Johnstown, so
But no, then you got Johnstown. Then you got the
my home.
Galleria. You go up to the Galleria and freeze your ass off in August when the wind's blowing.
Mm-hmm.
And you up on the second floor of the mall and you feel it shifting side to side with the wind
Yeah.
blowing. It's like, really? I don't think they planned this one out right.
So you want to talk about your speaking spot because I have your times.
Oh, do you really?
I do.
What do you mean times?
Time.
Okay. Oh, don't scare me that way. I'm thinking twice now when I was told once.
Well, from what I understand from your segment, it's going to be wild. So maybe only one. But
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have fun with it.
you are Saturday at 12.
Oh, I'm early.
Mm-hmm. And then Stacy Lee is at 2 p.m. Doss House is at 4. And then on Sunday, 12 p.m. is Fred Saluga, and 3 p.m. is Bumpin' Night Society.
Oh, I know last year, since I was a fill-in,
Mm-hmm.
he had me speaking twice, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I asked you, I says, do you know the time slots for me?
Yeah.
It's like, and when you come back just one on Saturday, I went, really? Yes. Because I didn't know I was 2 slots there last year. And it's a good thing I brought both of my things I had done, my presentations.
Yeah, I
And-
think we had 2 people couldn't make it or something last
Right.
year. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now you tell me it's 2 slots. Wait till the last second. Had me freaking out. So I went to Sean. I said, should I do this one or this one? Or
Yeah.
you got me totally blown away. You said, do whatever you want. So, yeah, 12 o'clock. Oh, cool. I can handle that. That means I get to have fun the rest of the weekend. I can agitate Dave Grant, Joe Fogel. Oh, one vendor. I got to know if they're coming back.
Okay.
Chaotic Cookies.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, there's another 20 pounds put on me.
They are at the WPA Cryptid and Supernatural Expo, and they also are my vendor at Hexen Fest. So, yeah.
Folks, they charge $5 and $5.50 a cookie. A cookie. That big around and that thick. Oh, are they so good?
I had the one that had the hot honey syringe.
Oh,
She
yeah.
put the hot honey in them syringes to put on the. Oh my goodness, it was so good.
I had the Mothman.
Okay.
It had the fudge round in it.
Yeah.
And I love my fudge round. Oh, God, was that sweet. Oh.
I think I had the one with the hot honey. I don't remember what all that was, and then I went for their basic. It's called the basic.
Yeah.
And then the B word. I'm going to keep it clean here in case there's kids watching, but it was the basic B.
What, the brat?
No, BITCH.
Oh, my ex. Hey, I'm not pulling no punches.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she knows I call her that too.
Mm.
And she laughs at me.
Oh,
The best shit I ever known.
Mm.
Scary. But anyhow,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes, they will be there. The one food truck is Jackie's Groovy Cheese Truck. So it's everything cheese. Everything cheese. Like cheese on everything. Like how could you go wrong? And then the other one is smoked out barbecue. He's going to have his whole rig there.
I'm looking forward to that one. There was a food truck that was at Pennsylvania Bigfoot Camping Adventure called Tony's Fries.
Okay.
Now you pay for these fries, but had pulled pork on one, the Philly steak and cheese on another one, and you got 2 pounds of fries and rest of that toppings.
Wow.
It was a meal in itself,
Mm-hmm.
and it was good.
Well, I'm going to be at the Coffin Bean because that's another one of our food trucks. They show up in the hearse.
Yep.
Yep. So that's where you'll find me. I'll be out there getting my
Caffeine fix.
Yep.
Really? Which parking lot you putting them in?
The one off to the side entrance.
Where we came in at to load our stuff.
You know what? I don't know. We will have the map available for everybody to show where everybody's going to be loading and unloading and at.
Because I want to know if they're blocking me in or not.
No, we're going to make sure nobody's
if you
blocked.
do, the barbecue place better be the one.
That would be a good place to be blocked in at for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you put the coffin bean on the other side of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Hmm. As far as the hotels and everything, if someone out there needs to get their reservations done, make sure you take care of it soon because the Holiday Inn downtown Johnstown is running out of rooms for that weekend. So they're booking up fast.
I can't remember the one me and Dave stayed at last year. Can't remember the name of it. I'm going to have to ask him because I was debating about getting a room, but when I was offered to stay at my buddy's, oh yeah, I'm staying there.
Yeah.
At least we can catch up on things, and I
Yeah.
don't have to pay a hotel fee.
Yeah, there is also the cutoff date for vendor applications is September 1st too. So anybody out there is interested, make sure you jump on the WPACASE.com website, get your app in, get your payment done, and we'll get you set up. Because once they close, they close.
And estimate how many vendors this year. So
I think I counted over 60 this year. I think.
lost count after 35.
I should know this being the coordinator. I counted the other night and I think it was well over 60.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, I lost count.
We had a new one came in today. So.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the idea because you are taking up 2 floors of vendors.
Yes.
And if you can't do steps, folks, they do have an elevator.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So,
and ramps for offloading and loading.
Yep.
Are available. And also, I do want to mention that September 1st is when Sean Stifler sits down with the Tribune Democrat, and they will be doing an article on the expo. So make sure you check that out, snag that paper. So the article will come out before the expo to let everybody know what it's about.
Is that the first or the second?
September 12th is when he does the interview. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be out. I think that's a Friday is when they do their interview. So it'll probably be out the following week.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I had to write it down here on my little cheat sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And now with the Hexen Fest, I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's being held at is one hell of a beautiful building inside.
Yes.
They got a lot of artwork and everything in there.
Yes.
Is the band going to be upstairs or downstairs?
From what we know as of right now, it'll be on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a beautiful thing too, how they got the roof fixed up.
Yeah.
That's where Squonkapalooza was at. That's how I know this. And I was there this year. And that's a hell of an event.
Yeah.
Up to 4 o'clock, people were coming constantly. I'm like, wow. Usually you hit 1, 2 o'clock, it slows down. It didn't there. Yeah.
Joe is also one of our vendors as well. He'll also be at the expo too. So
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My pain in the butt nephew. Running. Him and his wife got me to one day at my event. They go, we're going to start calling you Uncle Bill. Okay, why? Because you remind us of Joe goes, my one uncle, and his name was Uncle Bill. So now I'm his Uncle Bill. I say, he's my pain in the ass nephew. No, those guys are good. They are. I love Joe and his wife. They're both good people, and and very, very artistic and very intelligent. Yeah. So I don't mind him calling me Uncle Bill, and then I just tell he takes after me.
Yeah, he does a lot for the community as well, and he's
Yes.
involved in other events too. So
Yeah. Yes, he is.
yeah.
And if you don't know who we're talking about, he has cryptology. Uh, he's at so many events,
Yeah.
and he has some great shirts, great stuff he sells, and it's all his designs.
Hmm.
And he's awesome. Uh, don't tell him I said that though. He ain't gonna believe you. Uh, the other thing is, are you going to be doing anything else, like any other podcasts or going to
Um,
other events?
I have my own podcast that I started. I have my guests lined up on that. So Joe is coming up. He'll be on September 6th episode, but it's everybody involved with the events on both ends with the Cryptid and with Hexen Fest. Um, so I've been interviewing and talking to a lot of people about what they got going on and what they're going to be offering, and basically assisting them in, self-promotion, like letting people know, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. This is what I'm offering. Um, as far as anything else, the only thing I have planned, Bill, to be honest with you, after we're done is rest. I'm taking a damn vacation. I don't care.
Yes.
I don't care.
Leah, you deserve it. And believe me, I know.
20 miles down the road. I don't care as long as I can go on vacation.
Even I just locked my damn bedroom door.
Right. Right.
You know,
Right.
believe me, I know it's a lot of work, a lot of
It
time
really is.
involved.
It really
And
is.
you're doing two of them close together.
Yes.
God
Well,
bless you.
this is my highlight season. Fall is
Mhm.
when I come alive. I can't stand summer. Sorry for summer people out there, but fall is my time to shine.
I like spring, summer, fall. I hate winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, too damn cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's the name of your podcast?
It is Black Raven Beyond the Veil. So I have it posted on my group page for Hexen Fest and on my business page for Black Raven. And then it's on my, the YouTube channel is Raven Files. So it's kind of like its own little segment specific to, our community.
Yep. And we got one hell of a community out there.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. We sure do. And I think that's really important because a lot of us need that, need a place.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. And the thing is, a lot of times people look down on us in this stuff. And it's a shame. It is, because people ain't open-minded. The weekend before that, I'm going to be in Derry, PA, for the Derry Railroad and Bigfoot Days.
Okay.
On the 20th, I'm going to be doing bus tours of sighting areas. They rented a bus. I'm not driving it, so I can be the tour guide and tell people about the areas. And I'm very honored they asked if I can do it. That runs the 20th and 21st. And then the following weekend is the 27th and 28th for the case. WPA case. I feel like I got to use some call letters there too.
It's just easier.
I know.
Yeah, we turned it into acronyms. It's just easier.
Very much so. Very much so. And then typing it all out. But we do have, those two events I'm doing. And then I got two in October. So I'm going to try to come up and see you.
Okay.
The one of the events in October is I'm speaking at the Mercer County Historical Society again,
Okay.
Mercer, PA. It's the second year in a row. And the first year, it was for their speaker series. We had the most people there than any of the other speakers. And they were so happy about that, they asked me back. That scares me. But I got a couple other friends coming that, since it's so close to Halloween, I got a couple friends coming to do the paranormal end of it. I'll do the cryptid end of it, of the area. And it's just going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And they always have snack there for us. So it's
So
even better.
what are you going to be speaking about?
Bigfoot, a little bit about Dogman.
Okay.
And they're going to be speaking about the paranormal, the ghosts, and that. I might throw a couple of the ghost stories in that I got from downtown Sharon, and we'll see how much time I take up with my end of it. I'm telling you, when they showed up last year, the people showed up. They had questions. They were very into it, and it's like, wow, really, this is cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's like that WPA case.
Mm-hmm.
I had people questioning me afterwards, coming up, telling me about their experiences in that, and it,
Yeah,
that's
there's a lot.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
very much so. But it
Yeah,
makes me feel good that I connect with them.
yeah.
Yeah, and
You'll find that in the area and surrounding areas of Johnstown that a lot of people will sidebar you with their stories because they don't want anybody to know what happened,
exactly.
you
And
know, because of that stigma. So
yeah,
they'll have somebody to talk about it and pull you to the side. It's like, you're never going to believe what happened. Like, well, yes, I will believe you.
yeah.
You
And,
know? Yeah.
and when I tell other investigators into this stuff, I says, if the person seems like they're out there and they're jumping around, it's because they're nervous and scared
Mm-hmm.
from their experience.
Yeah.
But pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to details
Right.
because it's all in what they're saying, even though sometimes these people are jumping from here to there, you know. So
Yeah. Well, when I had my encounter with the skinwalker out on my property, and I had my store there in Winburn, I told no one because, you know,
right.
again, I talk to dead people. I'm a medium, but I wasn't willing to tell people that. And
Sure.
I had people coming into my store telling me the same story, that they got attacked by the same thing. And what it was is they started mining out in our area, out in Central City.
Oh, okay.
And that's what we think the correlation is.
Good possibility.
I didn't see his question.
It wasn't really a question. He goes, people want to look at you funny when you talk about things, then they change and then tell you something that happened years ago.
Yeah.
And make a long story short, I had a guy come with his wife to one of my meets and greets, and he told me he ain't saying nothing. And I sat down with them, and after I introduced myself to him and started talking, I said, "Let me tell you about my experience." He opened up to me. Now this guy's over 6 foot. I'm going to say 250, 260. Big dude. He had tears in his eyes telling me his experience. And I told him, I believe that happened. And there's ain't a doubt in my mind that happened to you.
Right.
You saw it, and you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to be ridiculed. You don't get ridiculed around me.
Right.
And we became friends after that, and he felt well enough after I told him my experience of my sighting. And that that made me feel good that he was able to open up. But he had those tears in his eyes, and I felt so bad for him.
It
And
happens more than people are aware of.
yes,
Yeah.
very much so. And
So
that's
what do you think? Oh, I got a question for you. What's your opinion about Bigfoot? What do you think Bigfoot is?
what I saw, I presume, was flesh and blood.
Okay.
He he turned and went, well, he stood up, turned and went down over the hill. Did he jump through a portal? I don't know because I didn't see it. Did he go, beam me up, Scotty? I don't know. I didn't see that. Am I right about flesh and blood? I don't know.
Mhm.
I really don't. Um, I'll give you an example why I say that. I did an investigation up in Mercer, PA, where it was in the middle of January, about 8 inches of snow on the ground, and there's a set of tracks going through these people's backyard, and it just stops. Now, there's no tree or outbuilding in front of them, beside them. The wood line's like 75 yards that way, probably another 50 yards to the house that way. So it
Mhm.
didn't just jump up in the air and land on anything to get away. Where did it go? It didn't backtrack because it would have messed up some of the tracks.
Mhm.
Where did it go? I don't know. So I can't say they're flesh and blood or they're interdimensional unless I see what they're doing. And if
Mhm.
I see it happening, then I can tell you.
Right.
Because I will not say, yeah, it's definitely this or definitely that. Because in the Bigfoot world, you got three types of groups: flesh and blood, extraterrestrial, and flesh and blood. Or not flesh and blood, but interdimensional.
Mhm.
And if you join a flesh and blood one and you mention interdimensional, people throw a fit and kick you out. And vice versa.
Mm.
And I tell the people, accept what they're saying. You don't have to agree with it, but accept it. Keep your stupid minds open.
Yeah.
Quit kicking people out of the groups because they don't agree with you. Because none of us are experts and none of us can say exactly what they are. I still believe they're flesh and blood, but I'm still open-minded to the other. So, and that's the way I feel about it. What do you think they are? AI generated, and they're coming
Nah,
on sound.
I don't want to get kicked out of any groups here now. Nor am I in any, but in my opinion, okay, I think they're interdimensional.
Damn good possibility.
Yeah.
I will not argue that.
I just, because again, it's why can't anyone get a solid, clear picture?
There is.
All our advancements.
There is.
Is there? Where?
Different people has them.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
one's a friend of mine that lives in Stockton, Ohio. He has a bunch of blurry ones, and
Mhm.
he's taking these pictures at 1,000 yards. But he has some beautiful ones too. Another friend got a picture of a baby Bigfoot,
Hmm.
and there's pictures out there, but a lot of people won't post them because they're afraid of the ridicule and say, "Oh,
Mhm.
you faked it" or whatever. Oh, that's AI now. I hate
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
But there is pictures out there.
Hmm.
There is. The government does have bodies. That ain't a doubt in my mind. People seen the National Guard carry him off of Mount St. Helens when it erupted and all the ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Eyewitnesses.
Mm-hmm.
They were given polygraphs, and they weren't lying.
Right.
So, you know, that's like with the UFOs. The government had to start releasing information because everybody's seeing them.
Right.
And a friend of mine that lives in Eastern PA, he was in the Navy. He's a mayor of the town and a doctor. And he was an admiral in the Navy, and he worked in the Pentagon. He definitely walked past two different offices. One was the Office of UFO Studies, and the other one was the Office of Bigfoot Studies in the Pentagon.
Mm-hmm.
So they know, but and the reason they don't claim Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them, is the spotted owl syndrome.
Right.
You know, when the spotted owls was finally recognized, and they said, "Oh, they're endangered species," shut down the $1 billion lumber business, $1 billion drilling and oil and gas, shut it all that down. And they don't want to do that because the Bigfoot is known to be everywhere in the world except for one place, and that's Hawaii. I don't think they'd like taking a cruise ship or something. Yeah, you like that one. Huh? I don't think they want to shave their legs that much.
Okay. I mean, maybe.
But no.
Interesting.
Oh, Griff, I got to agree with you. I got to put that one out.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And I got to agree. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sasquatch Cruise Lines. All right, Danny. But yeah, so, you know, there's that. You know, and they're seen all over the world. They got to start admitting that they're out there.
Mm-hmm.
But they will say they're endangered. So where are they going to shut down? Are they going to try to put them all in one area? That ain't going to work.
Right.
You know? Just let them be. If you spot one, get a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I did, run backwards, get the hell away from it. But, you know, the thing is, yeah, say they're endangered, but you don't have to shut down the lumber business or the drilling and all that stuff. You know, you just ain't allowed to kill them. You know, and I don't believe in killing them anyhow.
Right.
You know, even though my setting was within 15 feet, I still want to study them. But not at 15 feet.
Right. From a distance, further from a distance. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing, it is after 8, so I'm going to throw this out there. I got to do another plug for Fox Pro. Animal calls. I do have the Squatch Pro, folks. Yeah, let me get it closer. It says Squatch Pro on it. And it does got some good howls on it. You got animal calls on it. You got the remote. You got thing to hook a lantern to it so you keep it around your neck. You ain't going to lose it. And unless the batteries go dead while you're in the woods and you hit the call to see if you find where you left the squawk box at, then you're in deep trouble. But no, this is definitely an awesome piece of equipment to have when you're out researching. A couple people says they have them, they love them. Other one says, I wouldn't use them. You don't know what they're calling in. I hope it's not a booty call. That's all I hope. And I'm going to use it anyhow. And if it is, I'm going to run like hell. But go to foxpro.com. Check out their stuff. They're well worth every penny they charge. They got, I think, 4 or 5 different lines of them. They're awesome to have. There's my plug. And no booty call. That caught you off guard, didn't it?
Yeah, the one video I did when I had that contest posted, I put that up. The only cryptids instead of OnlyFans. Hey, why not? I bet somebody get rich off of that.
Oh, yeah. We harassed a few people about that. I think Biker Bigfoot was one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Only Sasquatch. Oh, but yeah, I still get a bunch of people sending me that female Squatch dancing.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, come on, folks. I've seen enough of this. I'm not into her.
With the pink bow?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Something Bay.
Yeah.
Bigfoot Bay? I don't know.
Yeah. Something. Yeah. I saw it so many times. It's like, okay, click off. So you sent me that. I'm not even going to acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Leah, thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
You're awesome. And
Thanks.
we're really looking forward to seeing you here
Same.
Next month. Well, 1 month.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 month.
1 month today. Yep.
So
it's going to come by fast too.
This year went fast.
It did.
Thank you, Danny, for saying it was an awesomeness show. It wouldn't have been if it was just me, but we had the great Black Raven with us. He said you're a way cool guest.
Well, thanks. I try.
Danny, I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. Give your wife a hug and tell her I said happy birthday. Today's his wife's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And if she's as cool as he is, she's one hell of a person. I've never met her. I haven't met Danny in person yet. I would have at the West Virginia Bigfoot thing if I would have made it. But Danny's, I've talked to him a lot, and he's a good guy too, along with Grip and his wife. But anyhow, I want to thank you for being here.
Well, thank you
for sharing about the events. I figured when I contact you, I wanted to get the events notified out there. And of course, we has a lot of YouTube followers that will come in later and check it out. So that's going to help. And you were actually my first guest back from taking the summer off. So
you took a little hiatus there.
I needed it. I needed to regroup.
Yes.
Try to get my health back together.
Yes.
And my wife's.
Important. Very important.
But anyhow, thank you again. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you in a month.
Yep, I will see you in September.
And hang tight.
Thank you for tuning in to the Agents of the Unexplained. Please visit our website at agentsoftheunexplained.net for unique paranormal merchandise like t-shirts, books, and coffee mugs. Join our Facebook group and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thrilling content. Until next time, keep questioning the unexplainable.